Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Where's your phone?
This is my phone. It's 2018 now.
Okay. Is this telehealth?
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
I feel sick. Can you help me?
Of course, I can diagnose you over the phone.
Oh, wow. Well, my throat hurts and my tonsils are swollen.
I think you need to get your tonsils taken out immediately. ASAP. Go. Leave now. Bye. Telehealth 2018 commercial part 2 edition.
Hi, I'm Diamond Laketo here with Dr. Bonnie and Miss Snowblock. How are you guys doing today?
Good. We're good, Diamond.
That's great. So, Dr. Bonnie, could you tell us how you're involved in telehealth?
So I got involved in telehealth. I've been a general pediatrician in the community for over 25 years, but I've always had an interest in technology and maybe using technology to solve medical problems. So with Tracy Haynes in the Department of Digital Health at CHOP, I got involved in this project, and we're very excited to be doing our very first pilot here at Norristown High School.
That's exciting. Can you tell your experience as a doctor?
Sure. So I did my residency at Children's Hospital, and then I've been in general private practice for a little while, and then I went to the first CHOP practice actually in Haverford. Did that for many years, and I'm actually now working in the emergency room in urgent care. And this has now become a very big part of what I'm doing. I'm going to be on the other end of these telehealth visits, one of the doctors, one of the volunteer doctors, to be able to help the school nurses.
That's great. So how will you be involved in the telehealth?
Okay, so what we will do, it's not going to be for every student that comes in, but when we have nurses feel like we need a physician to consult on maybe a student might have an ear infection, might have trouble with their asthma, they might have a rash that we can't easily identify. So those are the kinds of things that we could then get onto the site and have contact with the pediatrician on call.
Okay, that's great. And how would you think a student would experience the telehealth?
I think the students are really going to like this. I mean, everybody loves the screen now, right? So it's basically talking to face with a provider on the other end. You're still with your school nurse, so it's kind of like three of you, and hopefully also with a parent. At least at the beginning on the phone, we're going to do it audio, and hopefully we're going to evolve with our technology where the parent can even come in a video visit. But the student, I think, is going to really enjoy it because they're going to be interviewed directly by the provider, the CHOP doctor or the advanced nurse practitioner, and then going to be asking questions of the student, going to be asking questions of the school nurse, and then together they're all going to come up with their best assessment and the plan for the problem. So I think it'll be exciting for everybody.
It does sound very exciting. So, do you think that telehealth would be a replacement of doctors, like going to the doctor's office?
Yeah, definitely not. We've always felt that it's one of these areas where it's just going to be in place of a few types of visits. It's really great for follow-ups. For the school purposes, we think it's really great because it'll maybe make a diagnosis a little earlier, maybe allow a student to get back to class, or maybe the opposite end of the spectrum, maybe pick up something that is more serious, that we make a diagnosis earlier and can get started on things. So it's really just an additional type of medicine. We think it's definitely better than a phone call. And maybe not quite as good as an in-person visit. But the other thing we have, which we're going to look at a little bit, is a new device, which makes this better than just a pure video visit. So the school nurse is going to have this technology in hand to be able to take pictures of the inner ear, take pictures of the throat, like really good pictures, like probably better than I can do with a little flashlight looking with my own eyes with my glasses. So we're really excited about it. You can do heart and lung sounds. So we're going to learn, both of us are going to learn how to use it, the CHOP provider on our end, and then your nurses we're all going to learn how to use this device.
And so how do you feel about the telehealth?
I think it's a great addition to our practice as nurses. that a lot of times also it might validate what we're thinking, but as nurses, we're not allowed to make a diagnosis. So now we can consult with the doctor, and that diagnosis can be made, and the parent follows up or picks up medicine at the drugstore. So I think it'll just be a big assistance to our daily practice.
Thank you. How can you be confident in the diagnosis, like through telehealth?
Well, first of all, in medicine, as we know, it's an inexact science, and we're never 100% confident. The more experienced we are as physicians and nurse practitioners, the better we get. But we're always having to work together. And I've always felt that a team is best. So we think with this particular model, we in no way ever think we can do this necessarily without a nurse. So we have the school nurse, we have a second set of eyes, and all the pieces will help us make a better diagnosis. And with this addition of this device, it's called the TytoCare device that I talked about a little bit, it enables the outside provider to be able to see really great pictures of the skin rash or the ears or the lungs. We can hear if there's wheezing, and it's really amplified sound. So there are some parts of this that might even be a little better than an in-person visit. Don't spread that out. But we're tempted to see how this is going to work.